Okay, so now let's look at how we can add an encoder on SAM Broadcaster. Now this is the most recent version of SAM Broadcaster, and although they claim that it supports version 2, they haven't actually got all the fields there. So in this case, what we're going to have to do is actually switch to a version 1 field. And I'll just show you what I mean. In the previous section, we looked at how to connect with Winamp, and there's a username field. Unfortunately, the connection details currently are missing the username field. So let's have a look at how we connect via version 1 instead, because don't worry, you'll still be able to connect without any issues here. So first of all, obviously we need our host name and our port. Now the port is slightly different because we're going via V1. We have a separate port to connect. In this case, it is, there we got version 1 port, version 2 port. Because this does not support version 2, we're going to go use the V1 port. Now, here is where things get just ever so slightly tricky, because you don't just enter the password, you need to enter your username followed by colon followed by your password. Now we've got an example here, yeah, so we'll just copy and paste that, obviously minus the quotes there, and hopefully things should work out very well for us. So it's username colon password. Once we're ready to connect, we can then click OK. And obviously then we press the start button, which will actually connect, start encoding. It says logging in. And obviously we're now connected via the version 1 protocol. So just to kind of clarify the details, you need to choose V1 on SAM. I'm hoping they'll eventually add the username field. Obviously that isn't available yet. We've got our server host name, our version 1 port, and also then our password as the username colon password. And that will enable us to broadcast via SAM. Very, very similar principle with Nicecast on a Mac, which I'll show you now. Okay, so now let's have a look at how we can connect on Nicecast. We're going to use the V1 port again on here, just like we did with SAM Broadcaster. In fact, I'll just pull the connection details I need back up. And again, just for clarification, we need our username and password kind of combined into the password field with a colon separating them. We'll just copy and paste that straight out of the control panel, making sure we haven't accidentally selected the quotes. Paste them into Nicecast, and we give our server a title. Okay, then we make sure that's selected as our server type in Nicecast. And by the way, if you want to get the server's window up, you just click Window and Show Server. And once we're ready to broadcast, we can then click Start Broadcast. Okay, so we're now on air broadcasting via our Mac in a similar way than we were connected via Winamp using the DSP plugin. Okay, so that is how we use the live switchover functionality of Cloud DJ. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and we wish you every bit of success with your online radio station.